Preston's new pier and the Winter Gardens Pavilion, both familiar sights to visitors. And so too is Steepholm and its neighbour Flatholm. Let's go and have a closer look at them. To do so, our journey will start from Clevedon's iconic Victorian award-winning pier. There we board the paddle steamer Waverley. Others have already gathered, eagerly anticipating a 2-hour cruise around the two islands. What a magnificent sight! The ship has already picked up passengers in Penarth. Built in 1947 on the Clyde, the ship recently celebrated her Diamond Jubilee. From May to September each year, she sails to various parts of the United Kingdom. Once the ship has been safely moored, passengers will be able to embark. Over 200 are ready to do so and are keen to leave. Then it's just a question of releasing the ropes and out into the Bristol Channel. Our journey has begun. It's au revoir for now to the pier and the onlookers. The weather conditions are excellent, an ideal day for a cruise. The ship now heads southwest of Flatholm, a distance of some 15 miles. The island is not only a part of Wales, but is also its most southerly point. At our present speed, we should be there in just under 1 hour. Flatholm Island is designated a site of special scientific interest. It is also a local nature reserve. There is a rich history to the island, with many ancient buildings, including the lighthouse. The original was built in 1737. Also to be found there is the island fortress, its cannon and the foghorn station. Day visits of 6 to 7 hours are possible with sailings from Weston on the Westward Hoe ferry. Truly a place of interest. Now south to Steepholm, which too is an island nature reserve and bird sanctuary. As with Flatholm, day trips are possible, tide dependent of course. A 9-hour stay there gives ample time to explore. There are many varieties of wildfowl and seabirds, including the largest breeding colony of cormorants to be found anywhere in the Bristol Channel. A visitor centre is located in the Victorian Barracks. Surprisingly, it has its own unique stamps and a postal service. Well worth a visit. Having circumnavigated the two islands, it's time to relax and enjoy the sea breeze and the sunshine. All too soon, we are homeward bound. With Clevedon straight ahead of us, and the crewman preparing to make us fast, our cruise is almost finished. Oh no, it's not. The ship has hit an uncharted sandbank and comes to a halt. The Bristol Channel is notorious for its sandbanks, some ever shifting and unmarked on charge, and we have just managed to find one of them. Fortunately, there were no injuries. Now it's a question of reverse gear and churning up lots of sand and silt. Clevedon, so near but yet so far. For the passengers, due to the tide, it is now a waiting game. They have been told that it will be about 2 hours before we can safely proceed to land. But it could always be worse. It's still warm, calm, and the sunlight on the sea is entrancing. Passing Porter's Head again, we did so 3 times as we sailed up and down, up and down. Up on the deck, the passengers took advantage of the views and the warmth of the setting sun. As yet, there's no sign of a mutiny. Clevedon Pier, what a welcome sight. At last our journey does appear to be coming to an end. Ropes are made fast on shore and also on the Waverley. Friends look on as the passengers disembark. It's been an enjoyable day, a lovely cruise, and certainly very memorable. As for the Waverley, in traditional fashion it sails off into the sunset. For it and the crew, tomorrow is a new day, and yet another cruise in the Bristol Channel.